Top of the morning, people. I hope everyone's doing great today. I'm Rideshare RealTalk. Now, today I don't have a topic, but we're just going to have a good old conversation. Yeah, we're going to talk about a few things. Okay? So, so when you are a content creator on YouTube, it means when you have a channel and you have some type of skill, know-how, or you just want to talk about entertainment. You're good at holding just you're good at just talking about things, giving your opinions and advice and things of that nature. Whatever your channel may be about, whether it's cooking, sports, fitness, sewing, painting, buying cars and selling them, building stuff, um, whatever your YouTube channel is about. When you leave those videos and you put those videos to public, those videos are open to comments. As a as a YouTube, as a content creator for YouTube and other platforms, you cannot allow the comments to get you emotionally off off chart, off the chart. You can't just let your emotions control you, because there's going to be some ignorant motherfuckers in your comments, and they're going to say just about anything. Uh, yes, what they call them. I guess they call them trolls or some stuff like that. But then there's going to be those that's not trolls that's going to say just as ignorant shit. See, in the world that we live in, everybody thinks that they can do something better than the next. No matter what your profession is, if you cut hair, someone can look at your video of you cutting hair and say, "Man, that's ridiculous. You charged that man $100 for that. I would have did that same haircut in less of the time for $50. That's wrong. You charging them $100 for that haircut. That's your opinion." When a person has a craft or a skill, they can set the price that they want. It's up to the customers to buy it. It's up to people to look at that video and believe that this man is capable of giving them a haircut that's worth of $100. That guy making that video is selling himself. The person on the other end that's making the comment is a person that's making a comment. You know, comments come about, comments are based out of an opinion. In the world that we've been in, there's the world is ran off of opinions. And we all know that opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. I say this over and over again in all of my videos. Now, when it comes to YouTube rideshare channels and this Lyft and Uber shit, you know what I'm saying, and the back and forth between the drivers, the back and forth between the rideshare channels and the gig economy, we're sitting there as humans. All drivers or all was once drivers, whether you was a driver, that made money, or whether you are a driver that's not making money. A driver on Uber and Lyft platforms is a driver. Someone that was on the platform driving is still a driver because they drove on the platform. So someone that's currently driving now don't know no more than the person that drove for 2 or 3 years but hasn't driven in a year. That person is more educated than someone's driving now. The moral of the story is that we all are drivers on the platform, whether you're making money or whether you're not making money. All of us that have YouTube rideshare channels where we talk about Uber and Lyft, whether we're talking about them in a good way, whether we are pushing some type of agenda to our subscribers, whether we are dissatisfied and um, disgusted with the corporations Uber and Lyft and our experiences with them and the mistreatment of these corporations to the drivers. Everyone has their own story. As far as the drivers is concerned, whether you're making money or you're not making money, everyone has an opinion because they are drivers. Everyone's results is going to be based off of the demand for riders in your city or your state. I'm getting you some real game here, people. New and future Lyft drivers that's currently driving, that get this video, I'm giving you all some game. So please listen. Everyone's results will be different based on the city or state that you're driving in. Everyone's results will be based off of the demand for riders in the city or state that you're driving in. The level of the demand for riders in your area is going to determine what your results are. Now, the computer algorithm that controls millions of drivers on both of these platforms, Uber's algorithm, Lyft's algorithm, they all have their own algorithm they operate similar. But each platform has millions of drivers that they're controlling with a computer algorithm, right? That computer algorithm has a map in every corner, in every county, every city, in every state, such as the map of the United States. Now, Uber and Lyft covers a great deal of that territory where they are allowed to operate as a business and have drivers in those territories, right? Those territories in both of those algorithms have dots. I don't care what city or state it is that you're in driving. The computer algorithms at Uber and Lyft has maps in those maps in those computer algorithms has dots in certain areas of the cities and states that you're driving in. Those dots is where the demand is the highest. It has an area where the demand is the highest. Now I'm going to explain to you all how I know exactly what I'm talking about. When you're at, for those drivers that's driving currently, when you cut your app on some days, you get this purple or pinkish streak, thing going through your map in the app. No matter what one of those maps you select, when you begin to drive, you see where there's a bunch of hot spots and bonuses in certain areas in a particular spot of that map. They want you to drive to that area so that you can start benefiting from the bonuses and the demand in that area. This is Lyft trying to move your car to where the demand is in your area. So once you drive there, no matter how many miles it gets you, take 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 miles. When you get to that area and setting that demand, the demand isn't shit. The bonuses that you see there that you wanted to set in and see if you could get, either they're going to reduce them down to bitter to literally nothing, right? Or when you get there, they're gone. Okay? This is the way that the computer algorithm tricks the drivers to drive to those dots to fulfill the demand in certain areas, making you think that you're going to gain a bunch of money over here. You might get in there and you might get one good ride for $15. But when you come back and you look at the map again, the demand is gone. It didn't move to somewhere else. Now, there's going to be drivers that's going to benefit from driving in those hot spots because that's the area of the city and state that they're driving in. And it may reach for 20 miles. So they may drive around a circumference of 20 miles within that hot spot, benefiting from the demand, the daily demand in that area of the map that has a hot spot in it. And they make decent money multiple times a week. They also benefit from a good deal of bonuses and rideshare challenges, because in that particular area where there's a hot spot is on a constant basis all week, they have to entice the amount of drivers in that area to come out and drive so they can fulfill that demand when it's needed. So they take a good portion of the bonuses out of the driver's pool and they push it in that area. So there's other drivers in other parts of the city or the state that's driving, that's struggling because they're getting fed crumbs, poor rides, because the demand is only in one section of the city or the state, or a few sections, and that section tends to be the one that you're not driving in. Now, that section could be 30 miles away from where you drive at. That 30 miles is going to cost you electric charge and gas. And then the amount of gas that you're going to burn to get there, it'll probably be half of what you make that day of driving, depending on how long you drive. Okay? The reason why I wanted to have this good old-fashioned conversation today, talking about the opinions of others, the comments that people leaving, focusing on the results that you're going to get based on the areas that you're driving in and the demand for riders. The reason why I wanted to have this conversation today with you all is because the drivers community is completely blinded. It's a lot of drivers that see and they are vocal about it. But those drivers that see the fuckery and they are vocal about it, they are pegged as drivers that constantly complain. Just complainers. They are pegged as complainers. Now, the groups that's making money, that has been, their minds have been brainwashed by the constant results that they receive in their city or their state that they're driving in, because they're benefiting from a section in their city or state where the demand is good for them. They're making good money, right? So they're going to go against the drivers that's complaining. Now, we all are drivers. Everyone is in the pool. Everyone is a driver and don't support one another, because this is a every man's for himself type of thing. They don't care about you as long as they're making money. If you are a driver that's making money, you don't give a damn about the drivers that's not making money. You want to take your results and turn every driver that's not making money into a complainer or a liar. And that's what's going on YouTube with these rideshare channels. That's why I made a few videos the other day calling out a few channels. And there's more to come. Oh, it's about to be good. See, over here on my channel at Rideshare RealTalk, no, I ain't got a whole lot of followers. I damn sure don't got a whole lot of subscribers, and I'm fine with that. But I'm here for the win. I'm here for the grind. I'm going to stay here. Because I have information that you new and future Lyft drivers and drivers that's been driving but don't pay attention need. All you got to do is take your time to go to my channel. Now, I'm slowly getting my channel in place, and I'm going to get me some video cards and things put up so you can know what videos to follow after one or another. Just bear with me. I'm going to get all this straight. See, I'm driving 10 to 12 hours a day, and I'm trying to get you all this information that you all need. I've also upped my production of videos to try to bring more, get more views and subscribers to my channel. Okay, I'm doing the best I can. I'm giving you all as the realest information that I can give you. I cannot give you something that you can't use, because I've been there and I'm still driving. Okay, and whether I was driving or not, I'm still going to give you all the information that you all need so that you can succeed if you choose to be a driver on the Lyft platform or within the Lyft Express Drive program. I'm going to tell you what's bullshit and what's not. I'm going to call a spade a spade. And those rideshare channel videos that I done videos about the other day, I done it for a reason. Because the truth of the matter is, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. If they're not for the drivers, they're not for the drivers. Um, if their number one goal is the agenda of their channel, that's what it is. I'm 100% for the drivers, whether you're making money or not. You can leave all the comments you want on my videos. It ain't gonna it's not gonna ruffle my feathers. You got to remember, this is videos, people. We are leaving based off of the knowledge that we have on certain topics, um, situations, and things of that nature. There's nothing that someone can say to me in my comments that's going to rattle my cage compared to where I've been and the things that I've done in my life or had to do to survive. We're leaving videos. And I'm looking at you right in your face, right in this camera. Your comments can do nothing to me to rattle my cage. My backstory is atrocious. Now, it was all by my own doing, whatever my backstory was. I'm no longer in that life anymore. But it's just nowhere in the world people talking on the internet can leave a comment in any of my videos that's going to rattle my cage. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to sit on here and beat my chest and talk about how much of a gangster I was and how I stand in your mama's kitchen with a 45 to the back of her head and blow her brains out if I can't find you. I'm not going to do any of that. It's why? It's useless. Everybody spread it all over on the internet, leaving their comments. And you have a right to your opinion. That's why we make these videos and leave them out there. You understand? But here on my channel at Rideshare RealTalk, and I just want to help those that need the help. New and future Lyft drivers and Lyft drivers that need some help, that's been driving that need some help. I'm here to help you. Um, I just want to, if anyone that needs to know any information, I'm just here to help you. Hey, man, ask me and I'll give you the information. Here, coming up, I'm going to have a more direct way that someone that wants to ask me questions or have a little small conversation with me about something pertaining to rideshare or gig work or life even life. We can chop it up for a few minutes. Hey man, we need, if you need to talk to me, I'll give you my information, and then I'm not going to charge you for a consultation. I'm dropping game for free. Now, if you feel like you want to support my channel or the content that I'm putting out in any way, I would appreciate it. But I'm not going to set up a website or join a website that allow me to charge you for a consultation. There's other ways that I'll be able to make money off of YouTube. It's hard to make money off of YouTube itself. I'm going to keep putting my content out and I'm going to stay optimistic because I know that at the end of the day, God is going to guide me in the right direction as I work on myself to better myself as a man and a person And as I work on to better my financial situation moving forward, so I can stand strong financially. So, I just wanted to leave this video today. Um, some just good real talk and conversation. I want to say to those that commented in my videos that I did respond to, if I offended you all in any way, I want to apologize to you, right? But some of the comments that you all leave, it's ridiculous. And I don't care anymore, you know what I'm saying? But if I offended anyone in anything, in any videos that I posted, or any replies to the comments, then I'll apologize. My goal here is to help those that want to be helped. Um, you can call me. Eventually you will be able to reach me while you're driving and you're stuck in a situation, and I'll be able to help you out of it. Okay, so I just like to say to everyone out there, hey man, be safe out there. To all you fellow drivers, keep your doors locked, keep your head on a swivel. For all of you all that's on the fence but want to join Lyft and Uber as drivers, hey, if you need any information as far as Lyft goes or the Lyft Express Drive program, check me out on my channel. I talk about everything to help you. Okay? Uber drivers, I don't talk about Uber like that. Okay? But if it's something you need to know about being a driver, I got game for you, baby. That's going to help you navigate through just about any situation with the passengers, no matter what kind of passenger it is. I cover it on my channel. Okay? Hey, on 2/14/2024, there will be a Lyft and Uber driver protest and app shutdown. I would like to ask fellow riders, I would like to ask riders and fellow drivers to come out. I mean, to shut your apps off, man, and support the efforts. Hey, you never know what might happen, but you have to try, right? I would like to say to all those who haven't subscribed to my channel to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay in the loop for my latest videos and my lives when I go live again. Okay? I would like to say that I fully support striking and protesting efforts of Lyft and Uber drivers and gig workers from city to city and state to state. I fully commend you all for your unselfish approach to fight for change. Hey, even if we don't get any change, I stand with you 100% anyway. I'm 100% for the drivers, Lyft and Uber, and the gig workers as well. We're all in this to make some money and be treated fairly. That's it. Hey, find you somebody to love today, even if you can't stand the sight of them. It takes negative energy to dislike a person. Use that energy to better yourself. I would like to say to everyone out there that I love you, and I hope you love me back. I hope the differences in our opinions don't change the love that we have for one another. Hey, if you stop loving me, I still love you anyway. Until my next video, let's get this bread, baby.